Good evening and a warm welcome to my live stream, Fight CPS and Stop Taking Our Children. I'm your host, Bob Pace, and this is marking my 23 months since I started this live stream. I'm on twice a day, and the evening time on at 7 o'clock every night, except on occasion. Sometimes I have family commitments, so I schedule my time for earlier. But anyway, it's a warm welcome. You've come to the right place. I'm going to tell you how you can fight CPS and hang on to your children and get your children back. The agency I'm talking about, I call the Child Protection System. It's found in every county in every state worldwide. And that's right, this is a worldwide live stream. And I want to welcome you all, a warm welcome, because you've encountered something that you were not prepared for. This is one of the life skills that you're not taught, and I do have a lot of life skills that I can present and talk about. Couple things about the live stream. We have several ways you can interact. One is to text me a message. Now, if you text me a message, please make a comment or a question about your CPS. And also, please give your first name and the city or the county where you're from and the state. And if you're outside of the United States, show your country. Um, that would be important. So far, we've had a total of 23 countries, including the U.S. We've had Indonesia, Bangladesh, and India, then up to the Middle East to Saudi Arabia and Libya. Then over to the continent of Africa, we've had Liberia, Sudan, Republic of Congo, Rwanda, Mozambique, and then the provinces of South Africa. Then up to Europe, we've had the United Kingdom of England, Scotland, and Wales. And then to across the pond, oh, I forgot Denmark and Sweden too have called in. Then across the pond in North America, I have Canada, its provinces, the United States, and all 50 states, and then including Washington, D.C. Then south of border, I have Mexico. Then further south in South America, north of Brazil, on the east coast is Grenada. Then across the South Pacific is New Zealand, and then the land down under Australia and its states. So I really want to give a warm welcome to all the people. We're talking about 2,600 people I've talked to. That's a lot of people. One thing we all have in common with CPS, as we ran into a rogue agency that took our children when they weren't in danger, that made us jump through hoops and lose our children, or not even do a family reunification. This is really sad, but that's kind of the truth there. Now, I don't want to forget the person that called me right away tonight. Let me see who this person was. Hey, Bartley, I noticed that you called me a little before my show time. I'm now calling you back because I want you to know that your call was not forgotten.
Oh, no way.
You're not forgotten.
Okay. I just took Grace maybe tomorrow morning or evening. So I got 5 other people. And he said he can do 9 at a time live.
Right.
And so that's what I want to do. So you can hear from all these people.
Oh, that's been great. Who are these people? Are they all from Montana?
No, one lives in Tennessee, one's in Spokane. 3 of them from out here, but they're people I've known all my life.
Wow, that's really
I can't
super.
believe it's happening.
Yeah, well, I'm really
Um,
glad. That's great. So, how many total will be with me tomorrow at 10 o'clock?
I'm thinking seven.
Seven. Okay, that with
Yeah.
me makes eight. So we got room for two more. So that'll be the first
Okay.
time I've had seven people in my room. That's great. The last number I had that many was four.
Okay. Well, good. Let me just show on right now.
Yeah, I've just called you right after I gave the brief introduction and hello to everybody. So I knew that you're
Oh,
important. So that's why I called you. I did
well, thank
say
you.
uh, to text a message. That's what I was just doing right now, and I just messed it up here. Um,
Yeah. I was trying to find you on here. I can't find you.
really?
Uh,
You didn't
yeah, on
find me
YouTube.
on Facebook?
No, I'm on YouTube.
Well, yeah, it should show up on YouTube. On YouTube, it's probably going to be the room called CPS Defense Attorney Vincent Davis.
Yeah, the ones I see are the CPS events with Bob Face.
Right, that is the one. That's YouTube.
Okay.
So you can click that one. That brings you aboard.
Okay.
There's one, two,
Okay.
three,
I typed
four,
in Grace.
five,
So come on.
six, seven Facebook pages and one YouTube page.
Okay. All right.
Well, welcome.
All right.
What's the
Well, thank you.
latest, Bartley? What's the latest?
Well, I got a friend that dropped off her laptop here tonight, so I could write up my own thing for the court. And I got a lot of support from my friends, and they're willing to go on the show.
Good.
And I'm grateful for that. And basically tonight I just want to. I haven't heard anything about reunification.
Well, this being the weekend, I doubt very seriously that social workers would really care about communicating with you on the weekend.
No, but I mean even in general. I had a mother's treatment plan, but nothing else.
Well, it's not a work day, so there you work Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or 9 to 5.
Um, let me call you back, Bob. I gotta sign on the YouTube real quick.
Oh, okay. All right. Bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Okay, that was Bartley from Montana, who has a severe case. She's going to have seven people as a guest on my show tomorrow, which will really be good. Okay, we have Bartley. Yeah, great. You're in. Now, Bartley, you asked me about the mother treatment plan. It's the same thing like the reunification plan. A Montana CPS mother treatment plan is a court order or voluntary plan designed to support and empower a mother by addressing issues that led to the Child Protection Services involvement. such as enhanced functioning and increased protective capabilities and self sufficiency. The plan is based on a family function assessment completed by the Montana Child Protection Service, which details specific needs identified through the case. The treatment plan outlines specific services and goals to help the mother improve her ability to provide a safe and nurturing environment for a child, with the ultimate aim of reunifying the family if possible. So that's what the Montana mother treatment plan is. The treatment plan's primary role is to provide resources and support to the mother to help address the issues that led to CPS involvement. The plan focuses on improving the mother's overall function in areas critical to the child's safety. The goal is uh, to equip the mother with the skills and resources to care for her child independently. The plan is tailored to the unique circumstances identified in the family function assessment, which considers past CPS involvement and the mother's plan or pattern of behavior. Key steps in developing treatment plan. There's initial assessment. A family functional assessment is completed within 60 days of the CPS report to understand the family situation. Plan development. A treatment plan is developed either as part of a voluntary placement agreement within 30 days or under court order within 60 days. Regular updates. The case plan must be updated at least every 6 months when there's sufficient change in the child's permanent plan or placement setting. Now, how the treatment plan works. The CPS role, Montana CPS facilities support and empower the mother through the treat planning process. Mother's involvement. The mother actively participates in achieving the goals outlined in the plan, demonstrating progress in addressing the concerns that brought CPS into their lives. The ultimate goal is to enhance the mother's protective capabilities, leading to successful and safe return of the child to the home. So that all sounds positive, Bartley. That all sounds positive. Yes, it is working towards reunification. Hey, Happy Feet. I haven't talked to you in ages. Glad to see Happy Feet on here. Um, Boy, Happy Feet's a long time. Happy Feet is from California. I forgot what county. I think it's on Lancaster, if I'm not mistaken. But it's good to see you, Happy Feet. It didn't talk about signing a plan as a volunteer plan that's supposed to be given to you. Didn't talk about signing a plan. It says it's a plan that's developed, part of a volunteer placement agreement within 30 days under a court order with 60 days. It's done after the family functional assessment is completed with 60 days reports. When CPS hears a negative thing about you taking care of the child, they're supposed to do assessment within 60 days. And from there, they develop a plan um, with a volunteer placement agreement or under a court order within 60 days, 30 days of volunteer agreement. Then there's updates every 6 months. So that's all it says about the court order treatment plan. It's a written agreement between the Department of Parent or Guardians ordered. It's supposed to support you and empower. The safety plans are intended to control, manage impending danger threats, including caregiver behavior, emotions, etc. Treat plans are intended to enhance function and increase caregiver protective capability and self sufficient. Now, what's considered child neglect in Montana? Child abuse or neglect means any of the following: active physical or psychological harm to a child. substantial risk of physical or psychological harm to a child, abandonment. A written report in the form of a completed family function assessment be completed and approved by the CPS supervisor within 60 days from the date the centralized intake received the report. Now you can call 866-820-5437 for a possible child abuse or neglect. Um, To remove a child from the home, the agency must demonstrate that the child's safety is in danger or the welfare is severely compromised. The presiding legal standard requires CPS to show clear and convincing evidence of harm or potential harm when seeking emergency interventions. Lots of information, Bartley. Lots of information. Now, what happens if you don't reply to CPS? CPS may even decide to start a case against you in court if you don't talk to them or let them into your home. So sometimes it's better to allow them in, but share very little information. They may contact other people in your child's life for more information. CPS investigates all report of suspected child report. They must respond within 72 hours. Now, if you suspect the child is being abused or neglected, your child's mistreated, there's a phone number you call. The Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is how the reports are made. How do I request records of Montana? To request Montana Child and Family Service records, complete and notarize the official Montana Release of Information form available on the Montana Department of Public Health and Human Service website. Mail the form to the Montana Child and Family Service Record in Helena, Montana. This form is specifically for Child Protection Services background check requests and should be submitted by mail or fax. What does CPS consider a dirty house? They show up when someone reports that a child may be living in an unsanitary, unsafe condition. This could mean animal waste inside the house, rotten food, or mold in the kitchen. What's considered unstable environment for a child? Unstable environment for a child is any situation that compromises their physical, emotional, or psychological well-being by creating a lack of consistency, safety, and basic needs. What rights do parents have during the investigation? What it means is persons have the right to be treated with dignity and respect throughout the CPS investigation. This includes fair treatment by CPS workers and the right to have their side of the story heard. Why is it important? Respectful treatment helps maintain the integrity of the investigation. Can you deny talking to CPS? You're not obligated to speak to the police officer. Politely decline to answer questions until you have spoken with an attorney. Speaking to a police officer without legal guidance is risky. Officers may rely on your lack of legal knowledge to gather statements that could be used against you. Will CPS leave a note on the door? CPS investigators leave their card when they're trying to contact you for interview. I've had I have had cards left on my door for three reasons so far, all because they wanted to speak with me. The first time because I had contacted them to foster my nieces. Anyway, there's a lot of information in Montana about CPS. Now, Happy Feet has written me a couple lines now, which is good. Now, Happy Feet says we're currently residing in Maricopa County, Arizona, and the situation has proven to be quite challenging. The Department of Child Safety is still pursuing the termination of our parental rights. For our supervised visits, the process involves approximately an hour of travel time, incurring a cost around $200 per visit, is limited to two sessions per week, each lasting only 2 hours. That's terrible. They should not be more than 15 minutes away. It's ridiculous. Happy Feet. I'm sorry to hear about that. So anyway, there's lots of information, Bartley, that I found that you're welcome to listen in. And Happy Feet, I know that your husband is an Indian and you're trying to get the Indian tribe involved to handle your situation. Now, um, tomorrow we're going to have a guest. We're going to have a guest tomorrow. We're going to have seven of them. To be a guest on the show, all you have to do is contact our show producer, Grace, at vincentwdavis.com with the day and the time you want to be on our show. And that's all you have to do. Now I'm on every night at 7 p.m. and on the weekdays, Monday through Friday, I'm on at 10, and on the weekends, I'm on at 8 a.m. That's 10 a.m. and 8 a.m. So I have 14 live streams a week. I do. All you have to do is tell Grace on Bob's Friday night show, or Bob's Saturday morning show, or Sunday night show, or Wednesday morning, or Monday night. That's all you have to do. And send the email to her. It's at grace at vincentwdavis.com. And she'll get you on the show. She'll give you a link to a software we use called SteamYard that uses YouTube to transmit our live stream. So Montana has gotten six of her friends to come on tomorrow, and it's gotten Grace is set up there. So tomorrow at 10, it should be an interesting live stream because for the first time, I'll have seven people with me, makes eight people on the live stream. Now, um, if you get knocked off with the link, you can repost it again. It's good for the whole show. It's be a link that you post in your browser. Rules are simple. There's no profanity on the show. We do not eat on the show or smoke on the show. We do not use the names of children, judges, or social workers. And that's all there is to it to be a guest. Lastly, I'll put my number back up. You can call me. I'm live. I have a direct line to my phone, 626 698 0990. Bartley just called and I talked to her. So I know the phone's working. So I'd love to hear from you. I really would love to hear from you. Good. Happy Feet says she's got the Choctaw tribe involved. They need to intervene. If they're involved and they can assess that you are a member of the tribe, then your children should be placed with the Choctaw tribe who will place them with an Indian family. You need to get them away from CPS. They have no right to investigate further. They're supposed to. The ICA law of 1978, the Indian Child Welfare Law in 1978, says that CPS must turn over the children to the Indian tribe if they're found to be registered as an Indian. So um, since there are the Choctaw tribe, the children should be turned over to the tribe who will put them with an Indian family to work on reunification. That's what they need to do. Happy Feet. Happy Feet is from Arizona. Bartley is from Montana. Who else do we have in here? Uh, I think that's about it. Um, we have Happy Feet, Bartley. Okay, so we have Montana and Arizona in the room. I like to help you. You can all that are listening to me, you can all call in. My phone number is up there on the screen, 626-698-0990. That's direct line to my phone. I will answer it. Thank you for the thumbs up, Brittany. Um, Etridge, thank you so much, Brittany. There's lots of things you can do in this room. There's lots of questions to ask me. I'll answer them. You can ask Bartley or ask Happy Feet. I do help. I just need to know what question you have, or if you want to call in, feel free to do so. My number's up there on the screen. The other phone number you see, the 888-888-6582, is the law office of Vincent W. Davis. There, if you want to call the office to find out brochures or guides of how to fight CPS, he has a lot of that there at the office he can sell you. Also, if you want to know the schedule of live streams when Mr. Davis is talking and others, you can call the office. Now, when you talk to reception, make sure you identify yourself as that Bob Pace sent me for this advice or for help, whatever it case be. If you want to talk to Mr. Davis, retain him, you can be transferred to him. Make sure you tell him that Bob Pace sent you. That's so important. So important. But I'm such good news to hear that Happy Feet, the Chocolate Tribe is involved. That's really great. That's really, really, really great. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm looking for questions or a phone call to my number. That's 626-698-0990. Now, I can talk about my 5 rules. There's things I've developed that will help you hang on to your children. Rule one, of course, is the most important, that you get yourself a qualified attorney. The court ordered attorney or the public defender is not going to help you. Um, they work for CPS, and CPS would love to have you use the court appointed attorney because it'll be detrimental to your case. They're not going to fight for you, they're going to try to settle for something less. They're undated with over 30 to 100 clients. I couldn't believe when I heard the 100 clients. That's a lot of people they have to defend. So CPS makes sure that they're busy so they can't help out people. They're going to look for the easiest way out. And they're not even schooled in the right areas of juvenile law, family law, or dependency law. You're lucky if they even have a law degree in criminal. This isn't a criminal matter. This is a family matter that involves dependency law and juvenile law. So, rule one is you get that attorney. Now, I have one here. His name is Mr. Davis, and he has 39 years of fighting CPS. He's schooled, licensed, and trained for 39 years fighting CPS. He is trained and schooled and licensed in juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. It's a real deal. He's also a trial attorney, and he has 39 years of experience in foster care. Now, we have about 20 minutes before my show will be over, or actually 15 minutes. My show ends at 8 o'clock tonight. It's 7:45. So I wish you all would ask me some questions. Now, rule number 2 is you need to document. You need a notebook. You need to create a couple journals. One journal is written to your kids. While they're taken from you, you write it in every night before you go to bed what took place and how much you miss them. But that's a journal you can start right away with your cases. The other one is a timeline. It's a timeline. You keep track of all the events by doing a timeline on a sheet of notebook paper. All you need is one sheet of notebook paper and keep adding more notebook paper as the case gets more and more big. There's 3 sentences for each incident. Sentence one is the date and time and the location of the incident, whether it was on the phone or was it at their place or at your home. Then you also want to list in that same first line all the people that were involved. Your second line to be a summary of what the incident was all about. And then your third line will be the outcome of the incident, how it ended, where did you leave it at. So there are 3 sentences you should use that will help you with your case. And the document should also have dividers, tabs that you can organize things into. It should be all contained in a 6-inch notebook, 3-ring binder. And you put that in there. Your second line, by the way, for the incidents on your time log will be what the incident was about, a 1-sentence summary. And then your third sentence will be the outcome. If you don't know the outcome, you blank and fill it in later when it is resolved. But that again is one line: the results, the outcome, and that is going to be so useful when you talk to the parents, the reports and stuff. So you should always make a care of what's going on, and with your journal to your kids, try to be explicit of what you're experiencing that day while they're gone. It's so important to do a journal with your kids. You got to show them that you love them and you want them back. Okay, Bartley, if you want to call back in, you're perfectly welcome to do so. Happy Feet from Arizona, if you want to call back in, that'd be great too. Or anybody else that's listening in there, you're welcome to call me back. Hello, Brad McGarren. This is Joni from Oklahoma. Hi, Joni. What can I do about CPS? My child is being messed with. Well, I don't know what you mean by being messed with CPS, with another parent, your spouse, or is it with something else? What's going on, Joni? Okay, they're in foster care. Why they're in foster care? What were your charges? Were you neglect or abuse or both of them? Why they're in foster care so I can best help you. You can call in, Joni. There's still time to call. Well, no, it's 8 o'clock. I have to close my time right now. I didn't realize it was that late. So, Joni, can you call me tomorrow at 10 o'clock? I'll have a room with 8 people tomorrow. I have myself and 7 other people that want to be on. That's tomorrow at I'm sorry, tomorrow is Sunday. It'll be 8 o'clock tomorrow. I got my times messed up. Today is Saturday. So tomorrow, um, it is going to be, today is Saturday the 6th. So tomorrow and Sunday, I'll be on at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, Joni from Oklahoma, you can call me. Um, I'd love to talk to you more about your case. All right, Joni? Bartley, I'll see your group tomorrow at 8 o'clock my time in the morning. 8 o'clock my time. And Happy Feet, I want to see you again about your Indian matter. I want to help you with your ICWA, the Indian Child Welfare Act of 1978. And so I'm so glad that Bartley called in tonight. Happy Feet has not heard a long time. I'm glad that she's called back in there. We have a new person, Joni from Oklahoma, Brad McGager. She's an account. I want to help you with your child. I have no idea what you mean by mess with. As foster care charge of neglect or abuse, you can make a report to CPS if they're doing neglect or abuse to your children. You can make a report. I would call 911 first. Call 911. Okay? All right, Happy Feet. Bless you too. I appreciate it. I want to help you all. That's why I'm in here. Now, there'll be a video that will follow me when I sign off. Please watch it. Also, remember, I'll be on tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'll be on at 8 o'clock. And I'll gladly talk to you again then tomorrow. Now, please, whatever you do, keep fighting with your children. Do not forget to keep fighting. And so you guys take care. Know I'm here. Watch my other shows to get information about my rules. Lots of information. And be prepared to talk to me tomorrow. And thank you again, Brittany Elridge, for your thumbs up. I appreciate the emoji. And thank you all for listening. And you take care of my family, all of you. Some of you I haven't heard from in a while, but some regulars in here too. So we have Bartley from Montana, Happy Feet from Arizona, and Joni from Oklahoma. That's the people we had tonight. So God bless you all. Thank you. And this is Bob Pace signing off.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted, and if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce him. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last ones left.